Reynaxis Solutions.
Hi, I'm Glenn of Reynaxis Solutions. Welcome to my vlog. In this episode of Reynaxis Solutions, I have a V8 sound card, and this is packaged with a wired condenser microphone. You can buy this from Lazada, and since V8 is a bit older technology, and we do have more upgraded version of this one and other types of similar product, they have dropped the price for this one, and mostly you can find this V8 being sold with a microphone, and there are also seller in Lazada and Shopee that sells this V8 alone with a few cable. This is the microphone that came with it. It's a condenser microphone. And what do we have here? We also have the foam that minimizes wind noise, and we also have this free stand for microphone, or the microphone holder. This is made of plastic and not metal, so just handle it with care and don't drop it. It might break easily. So this is the XRL cable that came with it, and the other end is a TRS connector because of that two distinct ring in there, and the other end has three holes for plugging to the back of the microphone. Now this other cable has a micro USB and a TRRS, or a tip ring sleeve. You can see that three band in there, the three rings. That is for stereo connector. This one here is for charging the V8 sound card. It has the micro USB on the other end and a USB 2 on the other side. We can also use that cable to connect the V8 to a computer or a laptop. We also have this other TRRS connector with a micro USB. So we have two of this cable, which can be used to connect to Android phone for live session or for recording directly to a phone or a phone's camera. Okay, here we have the TRS connector. Both end of this cable has the same type of connector. And we also have this headphone, and it has a TRS or two ring connector. You can use this for monitoring your own voice while speaking on the microphone during the recording session. This V8 also comes with a user manual where you can find the basic functionalities of this V8. So there are directions in here that you can follow and look at, and have a look at the other page at the end. It will show you how to connect the cables to this V8, and those ports at the back are also here, and there are directions and diagrams that tells how you can use them. Okay, let's have a look at the device itself. This is the main unit, and we are looking at the back of it. That first one is for charging. The live one port is for connecting this to your phone for recording. That goes the same for the live 2. Now the backing track, that one is for adding music to your video from another phone. The earphone is for your monitoring purposes, and the headphone is the same, except for headphone will have a mic in it. The condenser mic is where you will connect your condenser microphone, and for the dynamic mic, for another type of microphone. So you can have two microphones connected to this device and two headsets for you and your other partner to monitor your conversations. Now let's go ahead and try connecting these peripherals to the main unit. Let's start with this microphone. Connect this microphone to the condenser port next to the dynamic port. So that one is for a bigger type of connector, and this condenser mic is for this microphone there. Now let's connect the earphone to the earphone port. So this is a mono type of earphone because it only has two rings. Now connect that to the earphone port, and there you go. And this is for the power slot of this device. So connect it to the charging port. That's a micro USB. So align it properly because it's not like USB type C that you can plug in any direction. Now I have this power bank where I plug the lighting for this video, and I can use this to power up the V8. Although the V8 is a rechargeable device, when you're recording a long video, then it is better to keep it plugged in a power bank there. Once you plug it, the red light will indicate that it's ready. Just long press that button and it will switch on the V8. But let's go ahead and try and connect this V8 to the phone's headphone or jack port. There, that's the headphone port. Connect the cable with a TRRS connector and connect the other end of it to the Live 1 port. There. So once it's connected, you can see at the top left of your phone that there is a headphone icon in there. This means that the phone is now ready to take audio from the sound card. Okay, I just mounted the phone on this tripod and I'm going to get or look for the open camera application. I'm just going to warn you ahead that in this Redmi Note 8 phone, when I record using the built-in camera app, it does not record the sound coming from the V8. So what I did was to download the open camera app. It's free from the Play Store. And use that to record the audio while recording the video. You can set that from the settings of open camera to accept audio from a microphone source. The reason why I clapped 4 times is So I can sync the video recordings from that Redmi Note 8 with the main camera that I'm using right now to record all of this. Hello, sound check, sound check, 1, 2, 3, sound check. All right. So I'm just going to demonstrate to you the simple way to set up your own podcast or your own video discussion with someone or by yourself. So what you all need to do and what you all need to have to start with basic podcasting is that you will need a V8 live sound card, a microphone, a portable power supply or power bank, and a Android mobile or any phone camera where you can plug this V8 and start recording. So I'm just going to show you how this thing works. So at the left side, or we first go to the first level of this V8 sound card. The first two knobs that you can see from here is for the volume of the microphone and for the echo. So right now the microphone's volume is set to 100%. If I lowered it down to 50%, there, this is how the sound of the mic will be heard from the recording. If I bring it down more to 25%, this is how my voice will sound like. So I don't have a strong voice like most people, so I always put the microphone to 100%. Now for the echo, I always set it to 5 or this 5%. This is how it will sound like if the echo is set to 0%. At 50%, this is how my voice will sound like. And at 100%, this is how my voice will sound like to you. So I just set it back to the lowest, but not 0. So if you're probably going to sing with an instrument, you can plug the instrument here. In this port, the dynamic mic port, like your guitar's pickup or your keyboard. And you can use this echo to bring some more enhancement to your voice. Okay, let's go to the second level here. These 5 knobs here have different functions, but the first 2 is mostly for the equalizer. If you remember your old components or stereo karaoke, they have these knobs for setting the additional quality for the music. So here on the left part of it is the treble. If we set the treble to 0, this is how the recording will sound like without the treble or the treble. So I'm just going to bring it up to 100%. There. So it kind of add the tweet effect to your voice. Now the bass part is on this knob is already set to 100%. This adds a little, um, coolness to my voice. And without this, here's how my voice will sound like. Sound check. This is the recording without the bass. And this is 100% or a recording with 100% bass. Now the third knob is for the volume of the recording. I always set this to 100% so that I'll get the maximum volume in the video. If we set it to 50%, here's how it will sound. Sound check. This is the 50% of the recording volume. I will set it to 0 and I will try and speak. Now that I set it back to 100%, you may probably hear my voice now. Okay, the fourth one is for the backing track here. So you need to plug this the micro USB cord with, this to your phone, to your other phone, not this phone that is currently recording. So if you have an extra phone, you can play music from that phone and connect it here. And use this backing track knob to adjust the volume of the background music. That is good for playing like a DJ or something. So I don't usually add music background to my videos, so there's not much of a use for this for me. Now the fifth knob is for the monitor, for the headset. I just set it to 60% so I can hear my voice, my own voice, and monitor it. If I put it to 100%, it's too much. It's too loud for my ear and it's hard to speak or focus. So it's either in 50 or 60%. Okay, so in the third level, it is divided into two parts. The first part is this line here. It is mostly for adding effects to your voice. Now the last part is for just a sound effect to be added to your video. So here we have a reverb delay. So it's like it functions like these effects on guitar, if you guys remember that, where you plug your guitar into a reverb delay.
C major.
Sound check. Yeah, so kind of changes my voice into something else. So to deactivate it, long press or hold it for a few seconds. But to activate it, just quick press on it. So here's the voice changer. There are three types of voice options in here. The first one, when you quick press on it, changes your voice into a deeper baritone. The second was supposed to make your voice female. And the third one is like chipmunk-like effect. So let's try.
Hello, sound. I am Morpheus. Neo, choose between the red and blue field. This will determine your future.
Hello, Sam. This is supposed to be a female voice, but I'm not sure. It sounds more like a chipmunk. Yeah, this is a voice for chipmunks. Sounds like a kid voice or a child voice, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, so that's the effects or voice changer that you can do to your voice. So if you have if you want to prank someone and call them, you can actually use this live to call them on Facebook, and you can just change your voice, and they won't notice who you are, or you can also use that to hide the voice or the personality of the person you're interviewing. So for elimination and voiceover, I'm not really sure about this or this. It has got something to do with the backing track, where when you're talking, you can fade down the volume or the music automatically just by talking on the phone. I mean on the microphone. So I'm just going to skip this 4 here and go back to that when we have the backing track. So let's go and proceed to the effect. Some, voice effect that we can add to the video. Let's go over to the chair. Yeah, so it's like just this, it's just the, so this will be right or good for when you're introducing someone in your podcast. Next is the Dean. So it's probably being used for when someone is thinking over something and is taking time, then we can use this effect. So another effect is the gunshot. You might want to use that if you're burning someone in a battle or something. And the 9277. Yeah, nice. So you can use that if you want to play like a DJ or something. Right. Welcome to my podcast. The time is 17 past 12. Right, enough of that. And the next one will be yell. So if you're in disbelief or something, you can use this effect. And the last in this line is the kiss. I'm not sure if you can customize this, but probably not. But here, let's go ahead and move to the last line. Okay, that's laughter. Oh, so you can use this also for introducing yourself. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my vlog. Okay, let's go over to Din Din. And giggle. Slash. And last but not the least, the PUBG. Okay, so I think that's all for the functionality of this V8 sound card. So if you're new for podcasting, or if you want to start that career, then if you don't want to like spend more or spend too much in the beginning, then you can actually buy a V8 sound card for starter, and it doesn't actually cost you too much. So as I'm saying, this is already coming with a microphone and all of these wires that you need, and this main unit, but this is not included, this a power bank. You can actually remove the power bank because it has a battery there. So once it is fully charged, you can use it, and it will like function or work for 30 minutes to 1 hour. I haven't really tested this much, but yeah, this is very good. You can bring it anywhere and start podcasting. But I suggest that you also buy a power bank so that you can just connect it to make sure that it doesn't run out of battery and you can complete your video. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe. Leave your comments at the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day everyone. Goodbye.